I've watched numerous videos and have seen many Reddit posts about botting. Everyone has their own reasons why the problem is so bad, but in my opinion, it's all of the above. And the first reason is that Jagex was bought by Carlyle, and this company plans on flipping the company after boosting the sales, allegedly. For RuneScape 3, they have a sale going on where you can buy membership for 49% off. At $80, you get a year of membership plus the new battle pass. I think it's called a hero pass. So that's one of the reasons why I think they're trying to boost the sales, and they're trying to get everyone to buy membership right now. The next reason will be botting and real world trading. First off, if you guys didn't buy gold, we wouldn't have a problem botting because no one would buy it, because no one would buy the gold. I've never had anyone do anything on my account, and I've never bought gold. It's not hard to just not buy gold. And if you have bought gold, you are the problem, and that's all I really want to say about that. Botting brings a lot of money to RuneScape, and a good way to think about that would be that Old School RuneScape has way more people that play than RuneScape 3, but RuneScape 3 makes an incredibly more amount of money than Old School RuneScape, even with such a lower player base. You have to be thankful for RuneScape 3 because they do take most of the hits that would destroy Old School RuneScape. Now, back to botting. Botting brings a lot of money to Old School RuneScape because basically anytime someone wants to make a bot, they have to spend at least $7 or the equivalent amount of GP in the game to buy a bond. And there's a lot of bots, so that's a lot of money. And you may think, why don't they just ban all the bots so that the bot owners have to spend more money to make another bot? Well, if they did that, then bots wouldn't make enough money to sustain the money that was being put into them by the owners. So the botters wouldn't be making bots anymore. And I guarantee one of the higher ups told someone something, or even took away the funding for maybe the security team so that there would be more bots and therefore they would make more money. The Carlyle company that bought Jagex knows that they have goodwill points with the player base and is cashing in on basically all of it from the player base of RuneScape 3 and Old School RuneScape. They're cashing in on RuneScape by introducing the Hero Pass, and I would assume that someone from the Carlyle group told them to go ahead and put it in the game, or maybe they had to boost the sales so they wouldn't get fired or something. I don't know. I just know that they had to make more money. But even if they fix it, if they have fixed it, the damage has been done for most of the player base, and they understand like the relationship between them now. And I think they're trying to do this same kind of thing with Old School RuneScape by either not banning bots, not providing funding, telling someone to do something, I'm not sure. And you know what? All of this could not even be true, and they just never had the funding, and this is just how it is and always will be. But to me, seeing the overflow of bots, which before there were a lot of bots, but now it's crazy how many there are, seeing all of the videos and looking all of the Reddit posts and the information, I just kind of feel like it could be all of the above. And you know what? I can't even imagine what it's going to be like whenever another company buys Jagex again after seeing that earning report, and then the earning report does nothing but go down after they buy it because everyone has already bought membership in RuneScape 3. And if they try to fix the problem with bots, they're going to lose money as well with that. So when the best case scenario would be that a company gets bought, or that the company Jagex gets bought by someone who actually cares about the game. And worst case scenario, the company gets bought because they want to make a profit and flip it too or something, and they're not going to make a profit. So then we have the question of, could a battle pass or some type of paid content come to Old School RuneScape? I know for me, if this happened at all, even one thing, I would quit the game the day of, because that's going to be the only thing that will make the company trying to make money change their mind. Because even if half of the entire player base quits, if they are still making money, more money than before, it will be a win to them. So the only thing you can do is quit the game until they fix it. And if something like that were to happen, it would be a whole problem in itself. And if half of the player base quits, let's say that's 500,000 people, even if they did fix the problem, If you're only going to have a portion or a percentage of those people come back, that's not going to be anywhere near the 500,000 mark. I believe that Old School RuneScape is doing very well right now. Besides the botting issue, we always have new content and they're always giving us new things to do. We have a player base that helps with those decisions and just helps in general is really awesome. And it feels like they're so open with almost all of the decisions that they make in Old School RuneScape with the community. The only thing I feel like is very secretive and kind of like hush hush, no one really talks about it besides the player base, is the botting problem. If you've been on Reddit and noticed that recently they have been deleting Reddit posts that have to do with botting. Now we have no idea what goes on at Jagex, but I do know that the next company that buys Jagex needs to care about more than profit. We have people trying to hop worlds for half an hour to find a clear world to do any of the wilderness bosses because you have so many bots. And the only reason you would ever find a world is because someone was going to the bank or getting PK'd. It's making new players not want to play the game. There have been reports of thieving bots with absurd amounts of thieving XP in pickpocketing from pickpocketing Firewatch. This guy even talks about how he is an Iron Man and almost all the activities he does, no matter how obscure, he finds like bots at all the different things that he's doing with 100+ million XP and only that one skill. And how you just see them no matter where you look in Old School RuneScape is not good. They're just there looking at you. Everyone has a problem with the botting issue and we need something done about it. If you have to stop updates to find the money to fix the problem, then do it. It's been a problem in Old School RuneScape for the entirety and RuneScape for the entirety of the game, and it's annoying. In the time that we live in, why can't we find a solution to the problem? The main reason is because you guys buy gold. Okay, I'm not all of you guys, but just, you know, if you buy gold, that's bad. Stop it. Just stop it. Granted, if this did happen, it would probably make things like killing chickens profitable moneymaker because all of the obscure things that botters bought would disappear from the economy. Everything in the game would go up in price, but to me this would be a good thing because it would make you feel like things you were doing have more meaning in them. And then we have all the bad people that want to go and buy gold and buy more gold, and the botters make even more advanced bots because you guys are buying gold. Not all of you guys, sorry I keep saying that, but a lot of people are buying gold. Honestly, I just have to go back to the beginning and say, if there weren't people buying gold, we wouldn't have a botting issue. Stop being bad at the game. Play it and make your own gold, and if you can't make your own gold, just don't play the game. Just go play something else like Fortnite. I don't know. Now, I would like to talk about what would happen if this actually did happen and we got rid of the bots and people stopped buying gold. Well, then we would probably have a massive drop in players because all the people botting would move on to other games, and all of the people that suck donkey and buy their gold are going to quit because they can't just buy gold anymore. Then the gamblers quit because they can't buy gold anymore. And then we're just left with us, the people who play the game and don't ask for any help, but doing raids with your bros or something every now and again. I would say that they should make a bot, but that's not a solution that makes them money, so the higher ups aren't gonna go for that. But if we had the bigger company actually care about the game, then maybe we could ban all the bots. Jagex make bots themselves and like make it to where they never gain XP past a certain level, so you don't have bots with 200 million XP. The economy doesn't change as drastically. You still limit the number of things the bots produce. But players are happy, bot owners are gone. There would be less players on charts, but you know. That being said, I kind of just want Jagex to at least not let bots reach the top page of anything. Like, okay, they've been in the game for forever, but you can't have the top 100 people of every skill or every, KC for a boss be bots, or even the top 1,000. Ban them after a certain amount of days so that they can make their $7 back. You as a company still make money, and we don't have Zora bots with 40,000 KC that run 24/7. And my Zolar scales, I spent like a year fishing, I wouldn't have lost 11 mil on. So, the goodwill points for me are running slim, and I hope that the problem doesn't get too out of hand, because the second a hero pass comes into the game, I'm out. My name is Pro. Leave a comment if you have any questions or just want to give your opinion on the matter. Subscribe, and thank you for watching.